Evening, sports fans. Just finished at the gym. It is August the 19th, I think, which is a ballpark 14 months post-op. I think the last update I did was on my op-anniversary when I'd ran 2.25 miles, which was great. However, it's pretty much the last time I've run. That was on a Saturday. I went to gym on the Sunday, gym again on the Monday, and then I tried a running training session, ones I've been doing as an attempt to build up to the continuous run on the op-anniversary, which was hill reps of performance running. Each one about 30 or 40 seconds on a hill at the back. At the back of the house. First one was didn't feel too good, but it never does. It's always blowing out the cobwebs. Running a bit of a neural groove. Second one felt good. Third one was feeling great, and then someone stepped out from behind the van. I swerved round them, seemed to have recovered, and then ping, me hamstring went, and it hasn't felt good enough to risk it since. Now, whether it did go because of the bloke standing out, it seems to be a bit of a coincidence if not. But also, it's an almost identical injury I got to the last time when I'd started trying to run, which was way too soon. Probably, I don't know, ballpark 7 months, I think, post-op. When I was just doing some sort of high-intensity Quasimodo shuffle. So that was no surprise when that happened. However, it certainly when I was running, it felt like I was running, fair one at the arse end of the sort of quality that could qualify as running. But anyway, that all is what it is, and I haven't run since. But I have started trying to introduce conditioning into me training rather than just training for movement quality. And although I've been shifting weights and doing some reasonably complex exercises, be it kettlebell swings, Turkish get-ups, full depth front squats and that, they have all been, their motive has been to improve movement quality. But now I've started trying to insert a bit of conditioning. For instance, after the reason I'm making this post is after last night's session. I actually, when I was getting changed afterwards, after being showered, saunas and that, I actually got a feeling that I associate with being fit. And God knows, it's the first time I've had that since my head blew up just on 14 months ago. But then probably a little while before that as well. So that was great. Now, what I'd done as part of the session, I'd done my usual neural development sequence warm up, and then following the same sort of movement quality structure I'd do. What I would do one exercise for each of a push, a pull, a hip hinge, a squat, a split stance exercise, and then a single leg exercise, and then a weighted carry. What did I do? I did kettlebell swings for my hip hinge. I did a sledge push and a sledge pull for me push and me pull. I did a number of reps with a sandbag, going from basically reps of clean and jerking the sandbag. I suppose that was a hip hinge rather than squat, but then also I did push presses for the squat in action. And then also I did 3 minutes on the rower. And the pitch of it wasn't going balls out. It was going at maybe maybe threshold level, and I was hitting, I'm trying to remember what it was. I think I was hitting 148 for 500 meters, sustained over 3 minutes. I've been inserting the rower more and more recently, and when it's a performance effort, I'm getting 145.9 sustained over 3 minutes is my best so far. So that's all coming on, and as I say, so much so that yesterday, I even sort of felt fit. I had another good session tonight, and I start to get hints of that feeling again, and all of my other deficits, in so much as the quality of that movement comes on, and that feeling of fitness has come on, the other deficits seem to recede. My eyes feel better. The sort of stiffness or clumsiness across the top of my back and my shoulders recedes considerably, and then when I'm walking, I can't necessarily feel a defect. So certainly, sort of balance and control wise, I'm just sort of walking with what I imagine is a reasonable gait and a good stride. So all good news, and worthy of an update. If anyone's listening, that is. But maybe I am. So that's good enough. Ta-ta for now.